Well, with both of these done, it is starting to look a little bit more complete, but there is of course more to do, and we're going to start the next section by building up the towers that go kind of just behind these ones about here. First, we're going to come down here beside these towers at the front and extend this section back so it actually touches the wall. So we're going to take some stone slabs and bring them all the way back along here until they touch the wall, just like so. And then if we look underneath, we want to continue this pattern as well of stone, leave a gap, stone, and then that. And then where is my polished andesite? There it is. We're going to put that in those gaps just like so. We then want to do the same in this section as we did over here. So we're going anvil, 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 cauldron, cauldron, cauldron. On top of those cauldrons we want our cobblestone walls, and on top of the cobblestone walls we want our iron bars. And then just behind this anvil here and this one here, we want 2 lots of those bars. Next, you're going to grab some polished andesite, and from this section on the side of the tower here, you're going to count 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then from this 4th one, we're going to come back in a diagonal this way for 7 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then break all of these ones behind it that we used to place them so that it's just a straight diagonal line like so. Then take out your dark prismarine, and 1 block up from the top of where we currently have the roof over here, we're going to place dark prismarine just like this, and you should find that this prismarine here that we've just placed is at the same height as the top of the prismarine over this side. And we want to make sure that this comes all the way back across here until we meet up with that wall just there. We now want to start building up the base of the tower that's going to go just here. So where we built the end of this diagonal line here, we want to come out 1 more like that and build that down so that just touches the corner of our roof like that. Then coming diagonally out in this direction, go 2 up like that, 2 on top of that one, and 2 on top of this one. Now come behind that bit we've just built and zigzag back in this direction for 7. So from this one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then on top of all of these ones, place another one to make that 2 high like that. Then do the same again, only going in this direction. So another 7, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And again, add 1 to the top of all of these. And then to finish this off, we're going to go 7 more, this time in this direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then go back in this direction. It should meet up with this, which it does. Perfect. And then same as before, add the second one on top of all of those. So that leaves us with this diagonal square like this. We're going to take some stone bricks and 1 block inside all of this. So here, just behind where that polished andesite is, we're going to build up 3 blocks of stone bricks like this and do the same all the way around. So that'll give us this, and then we're going 1 up and out from them and doing another 2 blocks of polished andesite above where all of these first ones are. So your base of the tower should now look like this. We're going to take some stone blocks this time. Like with the stone bricks, we're going to come inside and then build up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks on each of the corners, and also from these ones either side of them like that. So that will leave us with these pillars like this. Then 1 block diagonally in from each of those. Oops, go there, and then go up 2 stone blocks like that. And then in this last central block, go up 1 with a slab on top of it like that, and do this for all 4 sides. Then up at the top here, we're going to zigzag across like this to join up these pillars at the top. And once you've done that, from each of these 3 coming across here, build down 1, 2, 3 blocks from all 3 of them like this on all 4 of the sides. Actually, I take that back. These front 2 sides you need to do that on. On the back 2 sides, we can actually fill in these gaps entirely because the windows on these are only on the front. So for each of these 2 windows on the front here, we're going to take some polished andesite stairs and place them on these blocks here and here. And at the top here, we're going to place them upside down, facing that way, and do the same on this window. And we can then fill in the backs of these windows with our black concrete, just like this. Then take out some smooth stone slabs, place them just here above those stairs, then half a block up across there, and then back down half a block on that one, and do the same over on this side. Now, like we did for this one over here with our cobblestone walls, we're going to do the same here, have a cobblestone wall on each of these corners going all the way around. And then also we want them here and here, either side of our windows. With polished andesite, we're going to go all the way around the top edge, just like this, and then move up and place it on top of this stone, just like we did on the other tower. And then again, like we did on the other tower, we're going to come in here and we're going to fill in, not with those, we're going to fill in 1 block below the polished andesite with our stone like this to make a floor for it. Now grab some regular stone, and on each of these corners just here, build up 3 blocks of stone, just like so. Then on top of each of those, put smooth stone with 1 more block of stone, smooth stone, 1 more block of stone, and so on. Now we're going to do 4 more pillars on these central blocks. This time come up 2 with a smooth stone block, and then 2 more. Do the same there, there, and there. Then place a polished andesite block on top of all of them, and bring those in a diagonal like this, so they meet up with each other, breaking these blocks you've used to place them. Again, like we did on the other tower, we're going to come around the top half of these with our dark prismarine slabs, just like so. And once we've done that, again, same as on this tower, we're going to come down and out, and then follow this the whole way around. And once we've done that, we're going to break all of these corners so that it's just a straight diagonal like this. Now to finish the roof of this tower off, on top of all of these polished andesite blocks, we're going to come up 2 with dark prismarine like this. And then once we've done that the whole way around, we're going to come in and go up 2 again. And once we've done that the whole way around, we're going to do it again, and so on until it meets in a point in the middle, like with the other towers that we've done. So there we go, that is our tower pretty much done. And just to finish it off, we're going to stick a cobblestone wall with iron bars at the very top there. And coming down here around each of these corners, we're also going to put a cobblestone wall, and that will be this tower done. And there's one more bit to do over this side before I copy this on the other side. If you grab some stone bricks, there's probably, you'll find a gap down here just on the inside edge of it. We're going to fill that up with stone bricks like that, and we're going to continue this diagonal of stone bricks over this way until it meets up with our wall of this tower, just like that. And then this tower is all complete, and we can go over to this side. So I finished building the tower over on that side, and as I was doing so, I realized there was one little bit I actually missed when I was showing you on this one, which is to take some polished andesite stairs and just here above the windows on that one, place them upside down like that, and that one upside down like that, and do the same on this side, and the same around the back here as well. So now that we have both of those towers built, we can come back around to the rear of the mansion and finish off this central section. The first thing to do is, as we did with the rest of these walls, add 2 more blocks of Cyan Terracotta onto the top here, which will make it the same height as the top of these stone bricks over here. And we're going to do this all the way around this middle section over to there. And once we have done that, we can go around the outside of the whole thing with 2 high blocks of stone bricks, just like this, with polished andesite stairs upside down on the top of those stone bricks facing out, and polished andesite blocks on the top of those stairs. When you get to this middle section, rather than continuing this pattern of the andesite stairs and andesite blocks across the top, we're just going to go 3 blocks rather than 2 with the stone bricks, just like this, so that the stone bricks come up to the same height as those polished andesite blocks. Now the outside edge of this central section, to connect it into the roof here, we're going to grab our Cyan Terracotta. We're going to build up a 1 block wide bit just here, all the way up to the top, and then come back diagonally again from that, and here go 2 blocks just like this, and bring that up to the top, so that then once I've done that and I come out and have a look at it, you can see that that looks just like that. We can then grab our dark Prismarine and finish off bringing this pattern across until it meets up with this. So we're going to go up like that, then up like that, bring that one across, and then do our 2x2 squares just up like that. We can also make sure that we bring this across with our stone bricks and our polished andesite. So we're going to break down those two, replace them with stone bricks, bring that across 2, and bring that across 2 there, and then do our polished andesite stairs and our polished andesite blocks. And you should then find that that meets very nicely up with this pattern, just like this in the corner here. We're going to go make sure we do this on the other side there to fill in that gap. Now continuing on with the roof of this section, we want to grab our stone bricks and place them just behind all of this polished andesite like this. Make sure you do this the whole way around. And then once you've got that, we're going to go around behind the stone brick, placing our Cyan Terracotta just like this on top of the Cyan Terracotta that is already there. Now when you're doing that Cyan Terracotta, when you get to the center here, we're going to ignore this very central piece here and continue on around then from this section just like this. Now grab your dark Prismarine for doing the roof of this section. We're going to start with this corner here. We're going to come down here, build up a corner like that around where this polished andesite meets the roof. We're going to bring that back as far as where the Cyan Terracotta is. We're then going to do a 2x2 square like this in the same pattern as the rest of that wall. And we're going to do another one just on top of that like that. And that will complete that little bit of the corner. Then moving around, the first tier of this section of the roof for this little sticky outy bit is going to be made of 2x3 rectangles like this in the same pattern as we've been using these for the rest of the roof. And we're going to do these across as far as the corner over here. When we reach this corner, we're going to put a 3x1 bit of dark Prismarine just there, and then come around the corner and continue with our 2x3 rectangles that we should be pretty familiar with by now. At this corner again, we'll have a 3x1 just like that, and then around the corner and do some more 2x3 rectangles, and we're going to come back just as far as this bit, so we're just going to do 2 more there and there just like that. Do all that for both sides, and then we can quite simply connect them across the back here by doing a 3 high wall of dark Prismarine coming straight across to connect up the 2 sides. For the next tier of this roof, we're going to start in the middle, and we're going to build another 3 high wall above and 1 block behind this wall. So starting from there, 2 and 3, and bring that all the way across. Once you've got that, at each end, we're going to place a block just here like that, and then on the side of it, bring it up like that in this L shape. And then we're going to come across here in those familiar 2x3 rectangles. When you're coming around, when you reach this corner, do another 2x3 rectangle going into there, the same as before. And then when you come around, put your next 2x3 just there like that before continuing on across, and it'll be the same when you hit this corner. When you get around to this point with that, you're going to pause and grab some polished andesite. And from this tower here, from the corner, you're going to count 1, 2, 3, and 4 blocks. From this 4th block just here, you're going to come diagonally like this with your polished andesite. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in a diagonal like that, which should leave you just here with a 1 block gap between your polished andesite there and your dark prismarine like that. Break all of those blocks and put another block on top of those just like so. Then switch back to your dark prismarine, and at the same level as the top here, we're going to fill in this gap. So we're going to make a roof of dark prismarine, filling in that gap all around like this, just as far back as this gap here, just like that. Then come inside that, build up 3 like that, and across in like an upside down L shape around there. And then we're going to build 4 more of these 2x3 rectangles, continuing in the same diagonal back like this. So that should then look like that. We can then come to this tower at the front of the build here, just about the back of it, break that block like that, and then put 2 blocks of dark prismarine like that, and build these 2 blocks all the way back, and they should just meet the corner of that bit there. Now this will need to be done for the other side over there as well, but first we're going to take some stone bricks and we're going to fill in this entire gap in here with those stone bricks, and we're going to do that at a level that is 1 block lower than where the top of these polished andesite blocks is. Now for the next section of roof, we're starting in the middle again. We're going to connect that corner and the same corner over here, and then build up behind that another 3 high wall coming all the way across here. Once you have that, we're going to start coming around the sides with this same 2x3 rectangular pattern, at least as far as the corner. When you reach this corner, you're going to build 3 blocks of dark prismarine just there and connect that across the top, and then 3 more just up like that before you continue across again with the 2x3s. And this corner again looks exactly the same as this corner, just rotated around by 90 degrees. Then once you've gone around that corner, we're going to continue this same pattern across here until we reach this bit right here. And then when you reach this bit, we're going to put a 3 high wall just behind it like this, coming all the way across to the tower here, and that should just be touching the bottom of where we did this section of the roof at the corner of it like that. Now back to the middle for the next tier. At each end of that level we've just done, we're going to put 1 block coming back like that, and then between those 2 blocks we've just put, we're going to do another 3 high wall. We're then going to come back from that bit we put at the end there and up 3, and then on this side of it do a 2x3 like that, and then continue this pattern of the 2x3s that we are used to, and that comes all the way around until we meet up with that bit over there. Well, that was a nice easy layer to do. Now for the next one, we're going to start off by the ends of this last 3 high wall that we built. We're going to come back 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks like this, and 1 block on the back of that one there, and do the same on this side. Then on each of these inside corners, so just there and at the other end, build up 2 like that, and then build the rest across at 3 high like that. Then come around behind that bit we've just built, build 3 up like that, and bring that all the way straight this way, and it should connect up with this bit just here. Once you've done all that, at the end of this little section here, build up 3 blocks like that, and then from here we're back to doing our 2x3 rectangles, which will take us all the way around until it meets up with the wall just over here. Once you've done that, it'll look like this, and we can now go ahead and just fill in the top of this as the roof, as we are done with these little sections, and that's all that's left is this very central section. Now to finish off this central section of roof here, it is the same repeating pattern as we used on the front here. We are building up 2 in each corner like that, and in this corner as well. So we do those 2, then we build up 3 and do a wall of 3 between them. Connect this across to that with a 3 high wall coming back like that. And then when we start the next layer, it starts with 2 like that and 3 and so on until it all meets up at the top here. There we go, that is all built up. The top is all filled in. So the very last thing we need to do is fill in all of this here, just at the same level as these, fill that in, whoops, this whole area and on the other side with our dark prismarine to top off that bit of roof. And there we go, that does it for everything we're going to do in this episode, or possibly 2 episodes, I guess we'll know by the time you're watching this. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, comment to let me know what you thought, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more future videos from me. Until next time, I've been Matt, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.